Hey Queens, this is Desmond Booker, a Christian dating and relationship coach. I help successful queens who are seeing success in their lives, but not seeing the success they're wanting and desiring in their love lives. You may be watching me on Instagram, also on YouTube. If you're watching me on YouTube, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and like it. And also go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like the content. I jumped on here real quickly this morning. Good morning to all of you. Um, so many queens are coming to me and desiring to be in a relationship. And so I want to talk a few minutes about this. Do you have, where are you at? Do you want to be healed from prior and previous relationships that you've been experienced? Do you want to be healed? Are you also not only wanting to be healed, but also do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to date? Do you want to marry? I want you to really get clear about what you're wanting. Now, when I say that you're wanting to be healed or wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to just maybe just date to get to know people, maybe even wanting your end result is wanting to get what end result do you really want to see? If it's really truly wanting to be to be married, then let's go ahead and just focus on that. The reason why this is very important is because until you're actually clear of what you're wanting, what are you really shooting at, right? What are you really working towards? Now, many of the queens that I talk to, many say, if it happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens. Well, then you take the choice, you take the responsibility out of your hands. Because what you're saying is, if I come across the right person and the right person come across me, across me, then I guess it was meant to happen. Not necessarily, right? The Bible clearly states that you have not because what? Because you didn't ask. Or when you ask amiss. So it's not what happens. It's what you're wanting to happens. And really honestly, that's on a subconscious level. This is why you see so many people get into relationships and they be like, oh my God. And then they kind of like stumbling in that relationship and it works out, maybe works out. But what it really brought them together is it just happened, right? So you don't want to be a person that's saying if it happens, it just happens. Okay. Number two is that you also not only want to be not only a person who says it happened, you want to be on purpose. You want to be doing this intentionally. I want to be married. And because I want to be married, I may have to go through this healing process because I've been hurt before, right? I want to be married, but I keep meeting the wrong people, right? So there are situations and circumstances that may be arising in your quote unquote dating on in your path in your journey to being married, but that doesn't really mean that it's not going to happen. What you have to do though is get clear about what you really truly want. I want to be married, or I want to be in a relationship for at least 2 to 3 years so I can get to know this person, and then but it leads towards marriage. You have to have you have to have something that you're shooting at, right? They say if you shoot for the moon, at least you hit the star. That's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to say, I am going to be married, or I'm going to be in a relationship, or I'm just wanting to be healed. I'm tired of dating. You see this? Because when you're clear about this when things begin to really truly happen. I truly believe that many queens who are wanting to be married are saying, if it happens, it will just happen. Many queens who are really wanting and truly wanting to be and desiring to be married are just simply giving up. They're just simply giving up. Even if a person approaches them and they're really reluctant, they may go out with them. They may give their phone number. They may kind of like entertain a little bit, but in the back of their mind, they're like, no, I already know where this is going to go. So you've already counted it out. You see? So how is it that you're really truly wanting to be married and truly be married to the person that you're praying to be married with, the type of person that you really want to be with, and then just negate that? I mean, what does that do to yourself? Think about it. I want to be in this house all my life. I want to live in a house. and you never reach that goal, it's really deflating. It really makes you not feel wonderful, right? So any type of goal, and yes, marriage is a goal. Marriage is a dream for some of you, right? I want to be in a dream relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. You're clear about that. I want to be, and I'm telling you, I help queens who have a true desire about being married. If you're, I think if it happens, it happens, or whatever happens, it happens. If you're not, if you're the type of person like that, me personally, I don't even work with people like that. I don't even really help queens, and I can't even really guide you because how am I? What am I going to say to you? Right? You have to make the decision. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be married. I want to be healed. I want to start. That you have to make those clear distinctive choices. Why? So then that you can begin to move towards it. I'm telling you, if you really truly want to be married, want to be in a relationship, want to be healed, don't put that off. Don't put that off to somebody else. Don't put that out if there's not enough people in my city. There's not the right people at my church. There's not enough single guys at there's just not enough single people, right? All the good ones are taken. No, absolutely not. You're the cause. I'm telling you, you're the cause. You can create the situation, the relationship that you're desiring if you would just merely just focus and become the queen that you're quote unquote saying that you are, right? If you're that Proverbs 31 woman, then there is an Ephesians 6 man. There is a man, Ephesians 5 man for you, right? So again, do you really truly want to be married? Do you truly want to be in a relationship? Do you truly want to be healed? What do you want? Once you clearly define that, now let's begin to not doubt it, but but start to believe it and start to receive it and start moving towards it. That's what I wanted to jump on here because I don't want many of you to want to be in a relationship, want to be healed, want this, want that. Not even a relationship or love, but even a house, car, whatever it is. Don't think that anything is out of reach for you. That nothing is possible. You want to own your own business. You don't have a dime to your name. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're desiring, it is all possible when you start to believe it. All right. I want to jump on in here and give you that. And if you're desiring to be in a relationship, be healed, be married, then all you have to do is comment, yes, I would love to be in a relationship. Comment below. I would love to be in a relationship. I would love to be healed. I would love to start dating. You can comment below. If you're needing help, go ahead and DM me if you're on Instagram, if you're seeing this on Instagram, or if Facebook, you can also DM me. Also, if you are on YouTube, you can reach me by clicking on the description or by commenting below. I'm ready. All right. Well, remember, queens don't settle. And thank you so much for subscribing to this channel on YouTube. It's helping me reach more single queens who are desiring to be married, relationship, and be healed. Remember, queens don't settle.